Welcome back to What Are Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a T-34-85M. It's a Tier 6 Soviet Premium Medium. It's located on the south spawn of Prokhorovka, and this one is under the command of townt3rri3r. Okay, it's got an 85mm gun capable of 180 alpha. And he can penetrate 144mm with standard ammo, and with the premium rounds he'll go up to 194. So not much of an improvement on pen between one round and the other. It's only 15mm extra, but at tier 6 that can make a difference. Now this tank is a premium, so it means you can train crews in it, or you can actually load it up with the crews of another different tank and share crews. Means you can train them faster. He spotted his first enemy. In fact, it was the A20 who found the T67 for us, but he's holding his fire at the moment because he doesn't want to give his position away, and he couldn't see a clear outline. Okay, now he's got a clear shot. Wait until he gets that outline back. When T-34-85M came into the game, a lot of people played it in wolf packs. They went around in 4 tanks or 3 tanks together. In fact, you sometimes got a lot more people playing it all together. 2 wolf packs going in one team. And yes, it actually had a tremendous effect upon the game. A lot of people liked it. Nice, hit the T67, but he was spotted, so he'll have to pull back just a little. He's bouncing around some T1 heavy. A lot of those about at the moment because of the Yo tanks. Okay. Nice, got the kill on the T67s, pulled back. Now there's no Arty in this game, so he's not going to be the receiver of an unwelcome shell. So he can hold this position so long as he's not spotted. Of course, the higher up the bank you are, the more likely the enemy tanks down there in the bushes will actually see you. You can see some of them are actually firing in this direction, but actually hitting the ground. I don't think the T-34-85M over on the other side of the map is actually spotting him at the moment, because I think he's unspotted. Yes, he thinks they're up there. It's a very good tank actually to train your crews in because of its versatility. And of course, remember, this is the tank that the Soviets built huge numbers of, thousands, 35,000 apparently. And yes, they were actually in action in World War II and in Korea. The North Koreans had them in Korea, and then of course the Chinese had them as well. Of course, they didn't fare too well when they came up against some of the American tanks like the Pershing, because it was just too much for them. But initially they actually did very well, because the Americans were actually using Chaffies to start with in Korea, and then they brought in the M4A3E8s, and yet again the T-34-85 would actually do quite well against them. The M version, says the M, is an improved version which actually didn't get produced, but the standard T-34-85 is in the tech tree, and there's a variety of guns that you can get with this particular tank. Okay, another enemy in sight. Leopard. Yep. And you got one more, and it's a high roll this time. It was worth a blind shot just on the off chance. You get 60 rounds of ammunition in this tank, which is quite a comfortable amount. There's 3 down on the enemy at the moment. Kind of surrendered the, not quite surrendered the hill on the east side of the map. But there's only one tank defending, and it's an SU-100Y. That box tank is probably not going to survive if he gets rushed. Oh, that KV-1's getting pummeled. And he's gone. It's looking pretty bad for the team now because they're 4 down. So we lost the A20. He was spotting for us on this side of the map, and now he's gone. Basically, the only spotter the team's got is townt3rri3r. And he spotted a Nashorn. Nice one. Got that into the thin armor at the back. And again, 201, a high roll. Pump another round in there. Oh, decided to go for T1 heavy instead. Now, even with the good armor on the front of that vehicle, he should just be able to be pumping those rounds through. Yep, that looks like it hit. And he got it. Oh, did he get a kill? No, he didn't get the kill because the T1 heavy on our team shot from the east and actually hit the T1 heavy and took him out. But I suspect that townt3rri3r did get a hit into him before he died. Five tanks down now. There's only 6 left on our team. And that T1 heavy on our team is taking a bit of a pummeling. And now we've got the leopard back. And oh well, he dies to the G2. But we did pick up the spotting on that one. Indeed, we did pick up the spotting on the T1 heavy when our T1 heavy took him out. Cheetah's decided to move up. I get the feeling that most of the enemy tanks on this side of the map have actually given up. And they've probably got more on the other sides of the map. So townt3rri3r has decided he can move up, and he's going to try and use those bushes for cover as he's doing so with the Cheeto. Oh, wait a sec, another T-34-85M, but he's not going to get a shot at this point. He's pulled back. He's a bit in the open at the moment. And he's just spotted a KV-1. And there's the KV-1. We lost the Cheeto who went up the tree line. But townt3rri3r should be able to get some shots into this guy. Oh, well, that one hit the side of the vehicle and looks like it didn't peg. He's just blind firing now into that general region. And okay, there's only 4 left on the team. Go for the T1 heavy if you can. No, that hit the building. Go for it again. No, that went behind the turret. That's better. Got him this time. Again, he's still in the open. Trying to get the enemy T-34-85 coming down that tree line fast. No, that hit the ground. No. Okay, deal with the KV-1. He seems to be firing at us, but, well, his shells are going a bit wide. That's better. We've been spotted again, so we need to move. One more shot into that KV-1, and then we need to get out of here. Yep, you got the kill. Now move, get down. We've got a box tank just the other side of that ridge line, just to the other side of the road. Okay, we're in cover now, but the unfortunate news is we're down to 3 tanks. And it's 5 versus 3. He can take out the box tank on the enemy team. Just needs to circle him. Pumping those rounds in now. Turn around again because he's decided to go the opposite way. And 2 more shots. Oh, and the kill shot comes in from the Hellcat, who kill-stealed that one. That should have gone to townt3rri3r. Okay, enemy T-34-85. Yep, first one in, good. One more to kill. Yep, got him. Okay, so there's only 3 left on the enemy team, 2 on theirs. It's the Hellcat and the T-34-85 versus a Skoda T25, a 25 TP and an S35, the bathtub. Now it should, in theory, give them an advantage. In fact, actually, no, they've lost the Hellcat. I missed that, but the Hellcat did go. And now it's just townt3rri3r versus 3. So now he is kind of outnumbered, but the 25 TP's a one shot. Good. Okay, Skoda T25 with the 75mm autoloader, 3 shots. Very thin armour, but they can put out a lot of firepower. He's just sitting here outside the tree line, or the bushes rather. I'd actually get into the bushes, even though, because you don't know if somebody's going to pop up behind you. Team wishing him good luck. 272 hit points left. He could lose that all in just 3 shots from the oh, and there's the bathtub. He's up on top of the hill. Now if he's got the 90mm gun, he could easily do a lot of damage. It wouldn't take him out with one shot, but it might severely damage him and make him easier for the Skoda to kill. And the Skoda should be the other side of the railway line. They'll probably proxy spot him if he is. I'm surprised the bathtub's coming low, because I would have thought, oh, when he's got a shot, yep, you can shoot through the railway line from that position. And there's the Skoda, and he's a one shot. Now he can do this. What he needs to do is avoid them both shooting at him at the same time. Or if he's shooting at one and the other one comes up and shoots him from behind. So the best way to deal with this is to disengage, pull back and let them come over the line, or at least find a better place that you can engage them. I get into that tree line quick. No, 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 get back, a bit further. Use the tree cover. They'll try to reacquire by using the proxy spot, running up the other side of the railway line. There he is. There's the, oh, it's the bathtub. Yep. Gets one in, but he takes a hit. It's not the at least I don't think that's the 90mm. Oh, but the Skoda got behind him for one shot, and that's the end of the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker for townt3rri3r in the T-34-85M. He managed to get a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He ended up with 5, just getting 1 short of a Top Gun. If he killed one of those last remaining enemies, he would have got it. He also got a fire for effect for doing more damage to hit points to his own vehicle, and a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, at least 20% of the enemy hit pool. And his win rate from that one, 14,671. Let's have a look at team score and see where he is. Well, yep, there you go. Highest damage with 3,930 hit points. The second highest damage was the box tank on his own team with 3,124. He also picked up a tank sniper. And the third highest damage in the game actually went to the Skoda T25 that killed him in the end. And he got a Confederate and 2,249 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, he actually had the highest number in the game with 5. 2 kills went to the box tank, the T1 Heavy on his own team, the Skoda T25 on the enemy team, plus their T-34-85M, their OI, their KV-1, and their Type T-34. When it came to base XP, it was the Skoda who came out on top. 1,135 to him. 1,102 went to the T-34-85M on the enemy team, and 1,040 went to townt3rri3r. He fired 37 rounds in that game. 26 direct hits on the enemy, 24 pens, 3,930 hit points of damage, of which 2,611 were done at more than 300 meters, so a fair amount of damage was done at long range, mostly shooting up the tree line towards the enemy on the west side of the map. 12 hits received, 5 penetrations, 7 non-penetrations, 715 hit points of damage blocked by armor. He damaged 10 of the enemy, or he spotted 4 enemy vehicles I should say, damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 5, did 499 hit points of spotting assist. He also got 80,063 credits from the game, 6,588 for courageous resistance, that's because he got an epic or battle hero medal in a losing or drawn game. 86,651 credits altogether, and after repair and ammunition resupply took away 77,295 credits profit. 25 bonds, and he also picked up 1,560 XP, 847 for courageous resistance, 722 for this being a premium vehicle, took away 3,129 experience points altogether. I did say during the battle I think he should have disengaged when he saw that both of them were coming up together at the same point. I think if he'd gone into the bushes further up the tree line, then the bathtub wouldn't have been able to see him, and it wouldn't have helped the Skoda, because the Skoda wouldn't have known exactly where he was, and they wouldn't have been able to do that pincer movement the way they did. I thought what would actually happen is they might try to peek over the railway line, see where he was, or go up alongside the railway line to proxy spot. What actually happened is the Skoda disengaged by moving away from the railway line, then zoomed up to the village, crossed the railway line there, and waited for townt3rri3r to poke over the rise, the ramp, to see the bathtub. And the moment he did, the Skoda could then plant those 75mm rounds into him. And of course, it did help the Skoda that the bathtub did get around into him. I think that was the 90mm gun, but the bathtub got a very low roll, and that's why he managed to deplete townt3rri3r's health enough for the Skoda to get him with just 1 round. So there you have it. I think tactical error right at the end, but I'm sure that he'll pick something up from that. And of course he did get an ace tanker and a high caliber, which is not bad, and a fairly good win 8 score, so nothing lost really in the whole, other than the fact that he might have won that, and he might have got a top gun as well if only he pulled back into cover and disengage from them. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.